On December 2018, the United Nations Secretary-General Antonio Guterres attended the conclusion of the Stockholm Agreement. The agreement was comprised of three subsidiary arrangements: the Hodeidah Agreement, the Prisoners' Deal, and the half-page Taiz Understanding. The Hodeidah Agreement, which was backed by the UN Security Council Resolutions 2451, 2018 and 2452, 2019, contained several issues with a 3-week timeline, including an immediate ceasefire, redeployment, not withdrawal of forces, the formation of a UN-led redeployment coordination committee, removal of fortifications and halt of military reinforcements, demining of Hodeidah ports, not the city, a strengthened UN presence, and security and economic measures. The agreement resulted from external pressure, and the process was rushed that parties did not sign it. The Stockholm Agreement set an ambitious, if not impossible, timeline for the redeployment. The bigger problem was, however, that it required the ports to be handed over to local Yemeni forces in accordance with the Yemeni law. The government and the Houthi rebels interpreted this clause profoundly differently. For the government, local security forces meant the pre-war security structure, while the Houthis rebel understood local security forces as their own personnel. In reality, the pre-war security system in Hodeidah is hardly existent anymore, given the Houthis rebels' deep penetration into the security system as well as the establishment of their own supervisory system. Hodeidah is a prime example of rebel governance in the making. The text of the Stockholm Agreement required the UNHA to monitor the implementation of the agreement, which was subject to competing interpretations by the conflict parties. Lastly, political commitment to implement the Hodeidah ceasefire was notably weak, if not entirely absent. The Houthi rebels fired at the mission and tried to repress their work in every way. Violations occurred on a daily basis. In the end, and after 3 years of this deal, one might call this the monitoring of a war rather than of a ceasefire.